Hello, everyone, and welcome to Whisper English. Today's message is called, You Are Stronger Than You Think. Never Stop Betting on Yourself. This message is gentle, simple, and clear. It is for anyone who needs a little encouragement today. You can listen, read, and reflect, while also finding hope and inspiration for your own life. So, find a quiet place, take a deep breath, and let us begin. Many people don't realize how strong they truly are. When we hear the word strength, we often picture big muscles, heavy weights, or something that looks powerful on the outside. But true strength isn't only about the body, it's also about the mind and the heart. The truth is, you are stronger than you think, because you've already faced so much in life, and you're still here today. Think for a moment. Can you remember a time when you felt tired, sad, or worried about the future? Did you stop living in those days? Did you give up completely? No. You kept moving forward. Maybe your steps were slow. Maybe your heart felt heavy. But you did not stop. That is strength. Strength isn't about never falling down. Strength is about standing up again after you fall. Even when you feel weak, you are stronger than you know. You've survived hard days. You've learned new skills. You've helped other people. Each of these moments proves that you are strong. Imagine a small child learning to walk. The child falls many times and may cry, but never gives up. Step by step, the child learns to stand, to balance, and to walk. Every fall makes the child stronger. You are the same. Life gives you challenges. Sometimes you fall, sometimes you feel pain. But each time you rise again, you show your hidden strength. Sometimes you might not see your own strength. You may say to yourself, I can't do this. I'm not strong enough. But later, when you look back, you realize, yes, I did it. I was stronger than I thought. Strength isn't only found in big, dramatic moments. It also lives in the small, quiet actions you take every day. When you wake up early, even though you're tired, that is strength. When you keep learning English even when it's difficult, that is strength. When you smile at someone, even while your heart feels heavy, that is strength. When you choose kindness even when you feel angry, that is strength. Your courage is bigger than you think. Your energy is deeper than you imagine. Sometimes you can't see it right away, but it's there. Strength is like a seed in the ground. At first, you see only dirt, but with patience, light, and time, the seed grows into a strong tree. In the same way, when you trust yourself and keep moving forward, your inner strength grows taller and taller. So today, take a moment to say these words slowly. I am stronger than I think. I have proved it before, and I will prove it again. Say it again. I am stronger than I think. I will rise again. I will not give up. Let these words stay in your heart. Strength isn't far away. It is already inside you. Every step you take, every challenge you face, every moment you keep going, you reveal your true strength. Believing in yourself means trusting that you can keep going even when life feels difficult. It means saying to yourself, I can try, I can learn, I can grow. Belief is like a light inside you. When life feels dark, that light shows the way. When you believe in yourself, you give yourself power. Without belief, everything feels heavy. With belief, you feel hope, and hope gives you the energy to take the next step. Think about a student learning English. At first, everything feels strange. The words are new. The sounds are different. Sometimes the student feels shy or afraid of making mistakes. But then the student says, "I believe I can do it." That small belief brings strength. The student studies, practices, and keeps going. Day by day, the English improves. Without belief, the student would stop. With belief, the student continues. Belief is like fuel for a car. Without fuel, the car cannot move. With fuel, the car can travel far. In the same way, your belief helps you move toward your dreams. Another example is running a race. If you say, "I cannot finish," your body feels weak and tired before you even begin. But if you say, "I will try my best," something changes. Your body feels lighter. You take one step, then another, and you keep going. Belief makes a big difference. Many great people in history also believed in themselves. Thomas Edison wanted to create the light bulb. He failed many times, but he never gave up. His belief gave him the courage to try again and again, until finally he succeeded. Today, the whole world uses light bulbs. Or think about J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter. Many publishers said no to her book. Some people laughed at her dream, but she believed in her story. She kept trying, and in the end, her books were loved by millions. These stories show something simple. Belief is powerful. Belief is stronger than fear. Belief helps us continue when life is hard. Your story matters too. Maybe people doubt you. Maybe you sometimes doubt yourself. That's normal. But if you can keep a small light of belief in your heart, you can move forward. You don't need to know everything today. You only need to say, "I will try." That is belief. Remember, the people who succeed aren't always the richest or the smartest. They are the ones who believe in themselves and refuse to give up. Belief turns dreams into action. Belief helps you see problems not as walls, but as lessons. Belief gives you the courage to begin, and once you begin, you find your way step by step. So today, tell yourself, "I believe in me. I can grow. I can learn. I can try again." Hold this belief close to your heart. Let it be your light. Let it be your fuel. With belief, you can keep moving forward. With belief, you can reach your dreams. Inside every person, there are two voices. One voice is the critic. The critic is negative. It says, "You are not good enough. You will fail. Why try?" This voice makes you feel small and weak. The other voice is belief. Belief is positive. It says, "Keep going. You are learning. You are stronger than yesterday." This voice gives you hope and courage. We all hear both voices. Sometimes the critic is very loud. Sometimes belief is soft. The danger comes when we listen only to the critic. The more you listen, the more you start to believe it. Soon you may think the critic is the truth, but it is not. It is only fear. So how can we fight the critic? How can we quiet negative thoughts? The first step is to notice when you hear yourself say, "I cannot." Pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is this really true? Or is this only fear? Many times, it is only fear. When you see the critic as fear, it becomes weaker. The second step is to replace the words, change. I cannot into I will try. Change I am not good into I am learning. These small changes make a big difference. Words are powerful. The words you speak to yourself shape how you feel inside. Think about your best friend. Imagine your friend feels sad and says, "I am stupid." Would you agree? Of course not. You would say, "You are not stupid. You can do it. Don't give up." You would speak with kindness. You would give encouragement. Now think about this. Why do we treat our friends with kindness, but speak to ourselves with unkind words? You also deserve kindness. You also deserve encouragement. Be your own friend, not your own enemy. When the critic speaks, answer back with love. Say to yourself, "I am learning. I am growing. I will not stop." Another way to fight negative thoughts is to remember your past successes. Write them down in a notebook. Make a list of times when you were afraid but kept going. Times when you thought you could not, but you did. Times when you were nervous but tried and succeeded. When the critic comes, read your list. Remind yourself of your own story. You have proof that you are strong. You have proof that you can succeed. The critic cannot erase this truth. Remember, negative thoughts may never disappear completely. Every person in the world has them. Even strong and successful people hear the critic. But here's the secret. You can make the critic smaller. You can turn down its volume, like turning down a radio, and at the same time, you can turn up the volume of belief. The more you practice, the stronger the positive voice becomes. Every time you choose belief over fear, the voice of belief grows louder. Every time you speak kindly to yourself, you give power to hope. So next time the critic speaks, don't fight with anger. Smile and say, "Thank you, but I choose belief." Then walk forward with courage. Negative thoughts do not control you. You have the choice. You have the power. Believe in yourself. Be your own friend. And let your positive voice guide the way. Confidence is not something you are born with. Confidence is something you build. It grows slowly, step by step, like a small plant becoming a tree. You do not need to wait for a big moment. You can begin today with simple actions. Here are 5 easy steps to help you build confidence in daily life. Step 1. Collect proof of your strength. Start a small notebook. Call it My Wins. Each day, write one good thing you did. It can be very simple. I cooked a meal. I spoke English with a friend. I finished my work. At first, the list may look small, but day by day it grows. When you read it, you will see clear proof. You are capable. You are learning. You are stronger than you think. Step 2. Focus on progress, not perfection. Many people stop because they want everything to be perfect. But life is not perfect. Perfection is not the goal. Progress is the goal. If you read one page of a book, that is progress. If you learn one new English word, that is progress. If you take one small step forward, that is progress. Celebrate these steps. Each small step becomes part of a bigger journey. Remember, small steps create big results. Step 3. Stay close to positive people. 2. The people around you affect your feelings. Some people give energy. Some people take energy. Choose carefully. Spend more time with people who encourage you, who believe in you, who support your growth. Listen to their stories and learn from their words. When you hear stories of people who succeeded after struggle, you will feel stronger too. Positive energy is like sunlight. When you stand in the light, you grow. Step 4. Speak kindly to yourself. Your words are powerful. What you say to yourself becomes the truth you feel. If you say, "I am stupid," your heart feels weak. If you say, "I am learning," your heart feels strong. Always check your words. Ask yourself, would I say this to my best friend? If the answer is no, then do not say it to yourself. Be gentle. Be kind. Speak to yourself like a friend. Encourage yourself, just as you would encourage someone you love. Step 5. Take small actions every day. Confidence grows when you act. Do not wait until you feel ready. If you wait, you may wait forever. Instead, take action today, even a small one. Send one email. Read one paragraph. Try one new English word. Say hello to one person. Each action may feel small, but together they build your courage. The more you act, the more your confidence grows. These 5 steps are simple, but they are powerful. Practice them every day, and your confidence will grow strong, like a tree with deep roots and wide branches. Remember, confidence is not the absence of fear. Everyone feels fear. Confidence means moving forward even when fear is present. It means saying, "I am afraid, but I will try." It means choosing action instead of waiting. So today, begin with step 1. Write down a win. Celebrate progress. Call a positive friend. Say kind words to yourself. Do one action. Let these steps be your daily practice. Slowly, your confidence will rise. One day, you will look back and say, "I did it. I grew. I became confident, step by step." What does it mean to bet on yourself? It means to trust your own effort. It means to give yourself a chance. It means to choose yourself even when other people doubt you. Life is like a game. In this game, there are many risks. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But if you never bet on yourself, you never play. And if you never play, you never grow. When you apply for a job, you bet on yourself. You are saying, "I believe I can do this work." Maybe you do not get the job, but you still learn. You still become stronger. When you speak English, even with mistakes, you bet on yourself. You are saying, "I believe I can learn." Maybe you make errors. Maybe people do not understand every word. But you grow. You get better each time. When you start a dream project, you bet on yourself. You are saying, I believe this dream matters. Maybe people laugh. Maybe people say no. But if you keep going, one day your dream can shine. Do not wait for other people to believe in you first. If you wait, you may wait forever. Believe in yourself, and often others will follow. People respect courage. People admire action, and courage begins with you. Betting on yourself does not mean you will always succeed. Sometimes you will fail, but failure is not the end. Failure is a teacher. Each failure gives you wisdom. Each failure brings you closer to success. Think about a child learning to ride a bicycle. The child falls many times, but each fall is a lesson. One day, the child rides with balance and joy. That is how life works. So, never stop betting on yourself, because your story belongs to you, not to your critics. You are the one who writes your future. You are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you imagine. Every day, you have a choice. You can choose belief, or you can choose doubt. You can choose courage, or you can choose fear. You can choose progress, or you can choose perfection. And most of all, you can choose yourself. When you choose belief, you move forward. When you choose courage, you grow. When you choose progress, you enjoy the journey. And when you choose yourself, you give your life meaning. Maybe today you feel small. Maybe today you feel unsure. That is okay. You do not need to be fearless. You only need to take one step. Say to yourself, I will try. I will bet on me. That one step is the beginning of confidence. That one step is the beginning of change. One day, when you look back, you will see the truth. You will see that every small act of courage, every small choice to believe, built a strong and beautiful life. You will see that betting on yourself was always the best decision. So today, whisper these words to your heart. I am stronger than I think. I will never stop betting on myself. Thank you for listening to Whisper English. Remember, you are stronger than you think. Never stop betting on yourself. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs encouragement today. And don't forget to follow Whisper English for more gentle words, simple English, and daily inspiration. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself.